Hey everybody, Ralph Sheheen here at the Chili Bowl with my good buddy Cruz Pedregon. Hey, you ever been to Venice Beach, California?
Oh yeah, actually grew up near there. Nice place.
Great place, right? Did you know that Barney Olson in 1915 won a road race through the streets of Venice? They laid down wood planks all around Venice, and he won.
Didn't know that.
So the reason why I bring that whole thing up is the folks that are helping us out bring you all the coverage from here at the Chili Bowl Craft Auctions. On February 2nd, they're having their 47th auction, and it's all racing memorabilia and collectibles. They have a pennant from that race in 1915 that the legendary Barney Olson won in Venice, California. So if you like that for the race shop, you can hang it right over the California Charger. How cool would that be?
A little bit before my time. I just think about Ascot and a place that actually the reason why I'm even here at in this building is because of Ascot and Gardena. And my dad had a shop. We still have the property in Gardena, and we'd hear these cars running around there. And all we knew was top fuel dragsters. We didn't know that any other cars existed until we hopped the fence one day and figured out with the sprint cars. We're like, man, these things are pretty cool. So here we are.
So Tony Stewart goes and comes out of all of this and gets into drag racing, and he's competing and doing pretty darn good over there. You've always had a passion for this stuff over here. You've messed around with it a little bit. Any chance you got a seat big enough to fit you in one of these?
You know, I've driven these cars, but in order to be good at these things, it's like anything. You have to do it a lot. And for me to take the time that I don't really have a lot of to get in these cars to be where I wouldn't say competitive, where I can get in there and wheel it. You know, those days are numbered because I race and my time's limited. So I let some younger guys get in here, guys that really may not have an opportunity to afford it or don't really have the sponsors that, I was given opportunities as a young driver. I didn't have a lot of money. So I like to give guys, like Trey Osborne is driving one of these cars, and Ricky Lewis, sprint car drivers, and let them know what it feels like to drive some really good equipment in a great place, great atmosphere, Chili Bowl. So here we are.
I love your passion for this because there's not many things outside of drag racing that you have time to have a passion for. Your Raiders, obviously, that's one, and the Chili Bowl is another one. How much more do you think you can do with the midget side of things? BC 39 maybe, or a couple of other events?
Yeah, well, we have two really good cars, nice spike cars, SR11s, Stanton Motors. So we have really good equipment. I love nice equipment, and so that's solid. But I think we could fit in a race or two. Indoor races I like because we're indoors. It's especially this place has good coverage. It's a good time. We got to go back to work next week though. But yeah, if we sneak a race or two. One of the things I want to do with my two drivers, they're both really good drivers, younger drivers, but they need midget racing experience. A lot of you guys can catch Ricky and Trey on the USAC circuit all over the Indiana and all over there, but the midgets are a little lighter, they're smaller, and they're a handful. A lot of people think you jump in these things, because they ask how fast they're going. I'm like, I don't know, the speed's really not the big thing, but they're a little handful, and so if we can get these guys some more seat time away from Chili Bowl, because when we come here, these guys are the best guys. I just understand Kyle Larson's going to run here, and my buddy Ricky Stenhouse is going to come out on Friday. So you have the best of the best out here. So it's good for me to be out here to mix it up with these guys. I enjoy it. Like I said, I grew up near Ascot, and we used to race with the Jones family, Parnelli and PJ and Paige and all them. And so, yeah, it's cool to be a part of this. And as an owner, I can still have fun and pretend I'm in the seat driving with these guys.
Don't forget about that pennant. Barney Olson, 1915, racing around his house there in Venice Beach, California. Check it out. Craft Auctions, February 2nd.